Father Joe Scott, and I'm the oldest of three. I have a younger sister and a younger brother. My father was Catholic, Boston Irish Catholic family. My mother was the daughter of two Latvian immigrants. We were all raised Catholic, although we lived all over the country. We left Boston a long time ago, but it eventually ended up in Los Angeles area. Went to Catholic high school in Los Angeles. Father Bud Kaiser, who was there's this new movie out about Father Bud Kaiser, at that time was really in his prime. 1962, 63, he had just begun his ministry to the TV. He was young and vibrant and gave a great talk, and so I got intrigued. And there was a little comic book at that time that they passed out. It was called The Paulists Were Missionaries to Main Street. And so I picked up a copy of that. The Paulists had the Paulist Press and outreach to a lot of Paulists, wrote books, and I always was interested in writing. I'm really looking for an opportunity to give it like a really fresh approach to the faith. That somebody will read it and say, I never thought of it that way. That's a really helpful way of understanding my faith. When I started out, I was working at campus ministry, which is kind of typical for a younger priest. After I was ordained, I was an associate pastor at St. Mark's University Parish in Santa Barbara, and then I was an associate at the University of Texas, Austin, Texas, Newman Center, campus ministry. Then I spent 3 years working with our novitiate program, which was like the first year of guys coming into the community. And during those years, I also worked at Paulist Press as an editor. Then I went back to Ohio State as the director for 8 years. Went to Old St. Mary's in Chicago as pastor for 2 years. After that, I went to St. Philip Neri Parish in Portland, Oregon. So I was back doing parish work. But after that, I went back to Paulist Press for a few years. And after that period, I said, I wanted to be closer to my family who were getting older. And I asked the community if they could, if a place opened in either campus ministry or parish work, I would be interested in doing it. And so they said, well, how about going back to Santa Barbara? So I went to Santa Barbara twice, and I went to the Ohio State twice, which was very good for me. I enjoyed all of those times. And then I went to Los Angeles for 10 years, St. Paul the Apostle Parish, working primarily in parish, but I was also there. I worked with the diocesan director of campus ministry there, Father Alexi Smith, as part of the Interfaith Religious Council. People come to us because they hear from friends or they hear from wherever that if you go to the Paulist Father, you get somebody who will listen to you, who will be friendly, who will treat you with respect, and will help you to deal with your problem, your concern. A lot of our places, of course, are located in cities like this one or New York City, where you really meet a lot of people. Today, with the world as it is, every day we're meeting people from every race, creed, and culture, and that's a wonderful thing. And so, I think the interreligious dialogue is kind of a way of being part of that and sort of taking advantage of it, I guess. Making it possible to get to know better people who may be very different in some ways from myself. It's an opportunity to visit with people who, we may never see again, but they've had an opportunity to hear a good homily, have a friendly and welcoming experience of the church.